visitors. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. Focus is going to be essential. Play by play. He understands completely that they have a big opponent coming in here next week, top 25. But this opponent in front of them today is not to be taken lightly. He wants to make sure his
Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs offense will come out first. And here comes their freshman 4-star quarterback. Makes his first start of the season for this team, hoping to get things started with a W. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, Wolfpack. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That is the score. Nevada 7, SMU 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Working the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun. Swings it out to the flat. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catch is made at the 15. Powers through. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. And here's a guy who's going to have to make some plays at wide receiver in this one. He'll be trying to impact this game and get his senior season off to a great start. Sells the run, looking to pass. Under pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Got him right there. Second and long here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. He'll throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football. Great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hit and roll. All right. Scrimmage. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Motion from the wide receiver. Selling the fake. Quick catch. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Slings it downfield. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
See, not all linebackers are just big meatheads, right? They come downhill and hit you in the mouth. What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation. I drop back. I see it. I break on the football in zone coverage. Give me that, Rob.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throws to the tight end. That pass is incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here comes the heat. They've got it. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Snapped it in the shotgun. The quick game. Still on his feet at the 45. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's got the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. run for it, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. On first down, it's Brown again. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the RPO got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Got it! And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Right side, it's Brown. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Brown. They were all over it. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Sells to run, wants to pass. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out wide right, it's Grove. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll give it to Brown. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Extending the play. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Breaks into the open. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Driving forward, it's Brown. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Finds his man down the middle. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Here's Brown. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Number 47, set to kick off.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-0. He's got him in the flat. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The fake wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. The Wolfpack line up facing 3rd and approximately half a mile. Pulls it. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return possible on this one. It's out of... Mark it right around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Second down now after the sack. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Still looking. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Mustangs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the offense is really back. This ball is... Quarterback will keep it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second and long here. Looking downfield very late in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with North Texas taking on the UNLV Rebels. And it's the Mean Green trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Dallas. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too.
And the quarterback is knocked out back at the 13.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is on its way. Looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Play action on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Long way to go on second down. Back to pass, it's K. Fires on the move. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception. Plus territory. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on second down. Finds a tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. Nevada will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hand it to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air. Making his first move. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Off play action on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. On the move, he's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Line getting set on second down. Red pass hits complete. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Keeps it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Pressure got to him. Couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
That's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play. But instead, he gives up the big safety.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Way off target there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Right side, it's Francis. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Out wide left, it's Singleton. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15. And he had it for a second. Dribbled out of his hand.
Tight end did a nice job there. He ran the route. He got underneath the linebackers, came out the other side, and that's a play he just has to be able to finish.
Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Turning it on. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He's spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Fires to the tight end. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. They'll give it to Brown. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. And now on second down for this offense. He'll do it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short. Great place to start for this offense. Finds his big tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll move the wide receiver. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his 2nd sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the 2nd time today.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quick give. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. The short hands, it's Singleton. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Wants to throw one first. Unleashes one deep. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, SMU!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. On play action. Caught.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what to catch it, big fella.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Nevada will be forced to punt. Looks it in. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Cooper. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Another incompletion on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when, stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down to the air. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And it's good! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the fourth quarter. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Keeps it, looking for the edge. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. With yet another